Hello! In this video will be shown comparison testing of three electromagnetic field detectors. This is the Hunter detector of the electromagnetic field, the Bug Hunter detector, Raksa 120 detector, and this is ST-121 signal simulator. The price of two of them is up to 10,000 rubles. The price of the another one, Raksa 120, is more than about 20,000 rubles. The first device is the Hunter, just the Hunter. This one is a Bug Hunter Professional BH02, and finally is the Raksa 120.
И Raksa это у нас, значит, 21 тысяча рублей, если не ошибаюсь. Среднерыночная.
We will test our detectors using ST-121 signal simulator. For the Hunter and the Bug Hunter have been installed the maximum sensitivity limits for this room. Raksa is switched on into the search with background subtraction mode. On the signal simulator, the frequency is now set to 1000 MHz with chair modulation. We turn on the transmitter and see how these devices react. Turn on the power of 0 and 20 microwatt. As one can see, no one doesn't react. 0 and 80 microwatt, also no reaction. 3.2 microwatt, the same. 13 microwatt, all two. 50 microwatt, no reaction. At 0 and 20 milliwatt, we see that the Raksa recorded the frequency of 1000 MHz and signals an alarm. Hunter has an indication and Bug Hunter has no indication. Switch to 0 and 80 milliwatt. Raksa continues to record the frequency. Hunter also shows the level changing. Bug Hunter is not responding yet. Switch further to 3.2 milliwatt. Hunter has worked in vibro mode. Bug Hunter responds poorly. Switch to 13 milliwatt. Hunter responds well now, as does Raksa together with the Bug Hunter. We set the maximum power of 50 milliwatt, which can be set on this simulator. Now all devices display almost all of their scale. We continue the experiment and change the carrier frequency. Now we will gradually increase the carrier frequency starting with the 1000 MHz. We increase it to 1000, 1020, 1030, 1040 MHz. Raksa, like both other devices, noticeably react, albeit some level changes. At 1050 MHz, the indication level falls in the Hunter and a bit in the Bug Hunter, while the Raksa level does not change. At 1070 MHz, Hunter responds well, and the Bug Hunter's reaction is rather strange. It reacts like this, but in such one it doesn't. At a frequency of 1080 MHz, the Hunter reacts weakly, and the Bug Hunter very weakly. In Raksa, the level doesn't change. At 1090 MHz, the Bug Hunter level began to rise. At 1100 MHz, all levels increased. At 1110 MHz, the levels also increased. Switch further to 1120 and 40 and 50 and 90 MHz. All devices respond well.
1190.
At 1200 and 1230 MHz, the Hunter doesn't respond stably, and the Bug Hunter has a full scale.
Hunter как бы там у нас себя нестабильно ведет. Бак Hunter полная шкала.
At 1290 MHz, the Hunter scale is also completely full.
1350.
From 1350, we switch to 1450 MHz. For the Bug Hunter, some kind of weak bursts and a weak reaction from the Hunter. As for the Raksa, the level does not change.
Ну, зависимость есть, но слабенько. 1450 Raksa.
At a frequency of 1470 MHz, for all instruments is a maximum response.
Это провал.
Switch to 1600, 1650, 1700 MHz. What has happened at 1700 MHz?
В этом
Hunter only responds near raw width.
идет. Ну, в принципе, видит. Дальше переключаем.
Then we switch to 1770 and 1790 MHz.
1790 у нас какой-то
At
провал.
1790 MHz, Hunter and Bug Hunter don't react, and Raksa shows the second harmony.
790 плюс вторая гармоника еще переключается. Ладно.
Switch further
Дальше.
to 1800 MHz and see a good response from both Hunters.
730
At 1830 MHz, both Hunter scale is full.
2210.
Switch further to 2110 and 2120 MHz. In Raksa, the level does not change. Bug Hunter has a good reaction, and Hunter has lost the signal.
Переключаемся дальше.
Switch further to 2180 and 2200 MHz and see that all devices respond well. At a frequency 2260 MHz, the Hunter responds in a strange way, and the Bug Hunter response is good.
Переключаемся. 2300.
Switch further to 2300, 2380 and 2400 MHz. The response of all instruments is good.
2400. Все хорошо. 2400.
At 2450 MHz and further 2530 MHz, both Hunter don't react. The Raksa level doesn't change.
Raksa видит.
Switching to
Переключаемся. 2550.
2550 MHz, the Bug Hunter started to show something, but the Hunter hardly reacts.
Дальше. 2500, 2600.
Switch to 2600 MHz, the Bug Hunter responds well, and the Hunter reacts poorly.
Hunter нет.
At 2680 MHz, the Hunter response
2608.
is also good.
Hunter тоже видел эту частоту.
Switch further to
Переключаемся дальше.
2690 MHz. All devices respond perfectly.
Отлично видит все.
At a frequency of 2800 830 MHz, all devices respond normally.
Ну, в общем, реагирует нормально. Raksa
At
продолжает
2900 MHz,
двигаться.
Hunter does not have a reaction, and Bug Hunter has a weak response.
2900. Hunter не видит у нас ничего.
At 2920 MHz, only small bursts of a Bug Hunter. The Raksa level does not change.
2930.
At 2930 MHz, the bursts of both hunters are weak. So, in the conclusion of this testing, the Raksa 120 shown the best sensitivity result. Then the Hunter and the Bug Hunter follow. On detection at various frequencies, the Raksa 120 responded well at all of the switched frequencies, and the Hunter and the Bug Hunter behaved quite strangely at some frequencies. Either they did not react completely to the transmitter or they reacted very poorly. Thanks all for watching.